coming. Welcome to help us celebrate 60th anniversary. All started by my father. But before that, there's going to be some introductions, and I'm going to let Joni do the introductions.
Good morning, and thank you all so much for coming and sharing another anniversary with us. A lot of you were here on our 50th, and I'm sure a lot of you were here on our 25th as well, but we appreciate it so much. I just want to introduce my family. We have my oldest daughter, Melissa Bradford, and her husband, Ben, and daughter, Evelyn, with us today. They came in late from Chicago last night. We're celebrating Easter this weekend, so we're very fortunate to have them with us. And Miss Evelyn is going to be a big sister soon. We're excited about that. And our daughter, Holly, and her husband, Joe Janning, and sons, Henry and Oliver, who just recently moved back to Carroll, so we're thrilled about that. And our youngest daughter, Laura, couldn't be with us yet. Late tonight she'll be in, but she's down in Kansas City. But my service manager, our service manager, John Sweeney, has been with us for 25 years. We're thrilled to have his expertise. John came from Rapid City, South Dakota, and had an electronics store up there. And so
42 years total service with dealing with the public.
Look out for that,
They didn't kill me.
And I'll let Danny introduce his parents.
Okay, yeah, special introductions to my parents who started all of this 60 years ago. My father, Richard Rutten, my mother, Ruth Rutten. Back in 1955, my father got out of the service and decided to go to work, and went to Omaha and started selling for Airway of Omaha. If you haven't had an opportunity, in the corner here is an old Airway vacuum that my father started selling back in 1955. The same machine that he sold. It still runs. He still uses it in his garage. Original motor, so that's quality build. And I do thank you for your foresight to open a business. It was basically prompted by my father's desire to give the service support to all the products that he had sold throughout the years. Back then it was the bygone days of selling door to door. But yet, back then, he still had an allegiance to his customers that he had sold to, and he wanted to be able to have a location for them to come to and buy bags and service support. And so, it originally started out of our home, and my brothers and sisters will tell you we learned how to count change, selling bags, and everything else out the back of our house, which is a great education back then, learning customer service when you're a little kid. And then, if you remember, back there was an abandoned service station on the corner of Highway 30 and Main Street, which is now occupied by Renewed Covenant Church. Right there in the corner was an old gas station, and my father started, that was his first retail location. He started there, and he was there for about 6 years. When the Knights of Columbus purchased that property and remodeled it and built the buildings that are on there now, of course my father looked for other real estate. Fortunately, he had the foresight to find this location, because as you all know, location is important, and I don't think we'd be as successful as we are without the location we have. So another, thank you for that as well. But we just simply wanted to express our thanks to everyone for 60 years of allowing us to service you, and we hope that we can do it for another 60. Henry, someday all this will be My mother as well. My mother has always been the support behind my father when he was out selling door to door, and it's very true. Behind every successful man, there's a very good woman. And my mother took care of all of us Rugrats while Dad was out, dawn to dusk, knocking on doors, and so appreciate that. And she also ran a lot of the service out of the back of the house too. I remember dealing with customers and the dealing. So I don't think you ever repaired anything.
No.
But again, it can't go by without having some kind of acknowledgement for 60 years of giving service. So we just wanted to take this time to pause and thank everyone for that opportunity to give you service. And we hope to do it in the future as well. So thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Please take some of this with you. I mean, you have children at home, take a couple of them. Again, thank you everyone for coming. Very impressive.